So he decided one day driving home from work just to stop in and take a look, and immediately called me and said, Jackie, you're going to love this place. So we immediately booked a tour and came down and realized that it was exactly what we were looking for my mother-in-law. Well, she's an incredibly independent woman. After her stroke, she wasn't so much anymore, and we had the task of trying to let her have her independence, but really we couldn't let her have it. So when we moved her down here, she has her own space, she has her own freedoms. We let her do her own thing in her room, and if she makes a mistake or messes up, we clean up after her, whereas at home, we were constantly looking over her. But down here, she's got her freedom, her space to do as she wishes. She has her own life back, in a sense, her independence back. We know she's safe 24/7. We know that she's not wandering the halls at night or tripping over a cat or a dog or confused wandering the hallways. We were always worried about her, especially at night or when we weren't keeping an eye on her, even for a brief second, possibly going out the front door or getting confused. We just know that she's constantly safe here. In fact, I tell her to roam the halls all day, every day down here, whereas at home, we couldn't let her do that. Oh, I feel like we couldn't ask for more. Everybody down here is proactive. We get calls about her medication before it runs out. We get calls about, should we ask the doctor this, should we do this? They're very proactive. They literally took over where I left off as far as her medication, her, all the calls to the doctor. I just feel like a huge, I don't want to say burden, but a huge responsibility was lifted off my shoulders as far as the responsibility and the care medically that she's been given since she's been here. It took a huge relief off my entire household, my kids, my husband and I. Just the everyday things, little things that you don't think about until a loved one needs you to do that for them. And I was doing it on a daily basis, and just when we moved her down here, it was done better than even I thought I was doing it. So just her everyday care, hygiene, dressing, just getting her to her lunch, her breakfast, her dinner. The everyday living is just remarkable how it's been down here. Whereas when we were doing it, it was just one day at a time.
Graystone Senior Living Residences, both the independent living apartments and the personal care home, are where our family is committed to yours. Graystone Manor at Bellmeade is a home nursing agency affiliated community.